Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my February favorites video, and I have a ton of stuff to show you. I've got a ton of makeup products, a couple other like random beauty and hair products, and 2 clothing items. So starting off with the makeup, my favorite foundation that I've discovered probably back in November is this Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, and this is in the shade 120 Nude Beige, which is my perfect shade, and I love this stuff. It's been getting quite a bit of hype here on YouTube lately, for good reason, because it's awesome. And I just love it because it says it's oil free and it's not going to clog your pores. I have pretty dry skin, so that's not really a problem for me. But I find that this particular foundation doesn't break up throughout the day, kind of on my nose. I wouldn't say that my nose is oily, but it does tend to break up the foundation and concealer on my nose, and it doesn't stay very easily. So this does, and I love it, and it's very inexpensive from the drugstore. I think it's less than like $10, so I would definitely recommend picking this up and giving it a try. So the next product that I have is a concealer palette, and this is the All Around Concealer palette from Catrice Cosmetics. Now, I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure, but I bought this in Germany. Now on the back it says it was made in Frankfurt, but no, actually it was made in PRC. But they have headquarters in Frankfurt and New York City, so I don't know, maybe it is available in the US, but I haven't seen it in the US, but if you live in Germany, then it's perfect. So this is what it looks like. And it's basically just a 5-color concealer palette, 3 skin shades, a salmon color and a green color, and these are just so buttery smooth. They're just awesome, and if this is very comparable to the Makeup Forever one. I've tried the Makeup Forever one in store, I've just kind of swatched it, and it's alright, and they're very comparable, especially in the colors, but I find that this one's a lot creamier and a little less thick, but it gives the same amount of coverage. So, if you can get your hands on this one, I would try this one because it's a lot less expensive. I think it was maybe like 6 or 7 euros. So there you go. Okay, moving on to contouring and setting, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This should come to no surprise. I can't even say enough good things about this. I have the Anastasia contour kit. I made it online, so it's different colors than what would come in the one that you could just buy from Sephora or Ulta. And I like it. It's okay. But when I tried this Shade and Light palette, oh my gosh, this is just so much better. So it's got a big, huge mirror on the inside, and then it's got your 3 highlight colors and your 3 bronzer or contour colors. I use this shade right here to contour, and then I use this one to kind of blend out the contour. The first shade I showed you is a little bit more ashy, and the second one's a little bit warmer, so it helps to kind of blend and warm the complexion. And then I don't really use these 2 colors too much, maybe when I'm a little bit tanner. But then I blend the kind of vanilla-y shade and the banana-y or yellow shade, and I set my under eye concealer with it, and it's just so awesome. It's so brightening. These powders are just so creamy and blendable. They just blend so much easier into the skin than the Anastasia one I have does. And I'm not saying that the Anastasia one is bad. I'm just saying that after I tried the Kat Von D one, I was kind of hooked, and the Anastasia one is like, whatever. The next product is a highlighting product, and it is my trusty old MAC Soft and Gentle Highlighter. This thing is like in the old packaging. They repackaged it recently, and it just looks disgusting, but the product is just still as good. This is just like, I don't know, this is just the best highlighter. It's shimmery. You probably can't even see that. It's shimmery, but it's not too dark for my skin, because I have a ton of highlighters, like Becca's Opal I just purchased, and it's a little dark on me for right now. I think maybe when I get a little bit tanner, it'll look good, but for now, this is like the golden highlighter, and I love it. And I mean, I've had this for years and years and years, and I always go back to it, so that's why I definitely wanted to include it in this favorites video. Moving on to brows, I have kind of, in the last couple months, rediscovered my eyebrows, and I was using a powder to fill them in, but I just wasn't getting as good of results as I'd like to, so I went ahead and I tried the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. Mine's in the shade Blonde. I've had this for quite a while, so I mean it's pretty dug into. And I just wanted to include it into this favorites video. I use it every single day, so of course it's a favorite for February, but I'm not going to continue to tell you about it every single month unless I try something else and then I go back to it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed it so much. But a lot of people talk about this brow pomade. It's kind of hard to get used to at first, and you kind of have to have a really light hand, but it really works once you get the hang of it. And I use this BH Cosmetics little angled brush, I don't know if you can see it well, just to, you know, fill it in, and it's easy once you get the hang of it, so I really like it. And then I set that with the Benefit Gimme Brow in light medium, and I really like this product because you can use it with, you know, a pomade or a brow powder or a pencil, or you can use it alone, and it's really good for like quickly doing your brows if you don't really have a lot of time, or you just don't really want to wear makeup but you want your brows to look a little bit nicer, because it has little fibers in it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got like little fibers in it, and I don't know, it just really keeps your brows in place, but it doesn't make them feel crunchy, because I've had a lot of brow gels that make my brows feel super crunchy, and I don't like that at all either. Lastly is two makeup palettes, eyeshadow palettes, and I got both of these in the month of January. So the first one is the Lorac Pro 1 palette, and I got the Pro 2 before I got the Pro 1, so this is kind of more of a recent discovery. I just got it, and I've just really been liking this palette for every day. Some colors I particularly really like in it are mauve, pewter, and deep purple, because I don't know, those are like my favorite mauve-y colors. Kind of pewtery taupes and pinks are what I gravitate towards with eyeshadow, because they really bring out the green in my eyes, so this has been perfect for that, because there's a lot of those. This has been perfect for that because there's a lot of those kind of colors in this palette. And then the second palette is the Too Faced new Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I wasn't going to get this because I know it came out back in like October or November, and I wasn't going to get it because I have the first one, and I just, when I saw it online, I really wasn't impressed with the colors, but I decided to go and swatch it in stores, and I really like the colors, and I am wearing the chocolate bar, normal chocolate bar 1, whatever you want to call it, on my eyes today, and I really still love that palette, but there's a lot of colors in here that I really, really like. Some of my favorites are, of course, Nougat, which is right there. I love Blueberry Swirl up on my Instagram. I have a look using Blueberry Swirl, and it's just so nice. I really, really like the color Rum Raisin, and I really like Butter Pecan, and I didn't think I was going to like that as an inner corner highlight, but let me tell you, I very, very, very much like it. It's very nice. And I also like that they included a matte black, because I kind of feel like,
it's kind of stupid of me to say, but I feel like every palette needs a matte black, which is stupid, because I could just have one palette that has a matte black and then always reach for that palette for that matte black. But I'm lazy, so I like when, you know, palettes have matte black, just to, you know, line your eyes, smoke out your look, set your eyeliner. And both of these palettes have a matte black, which is really nice.
Finally, for makeup products, I have a couple of lip products here. The first one is the NYX Mauve Lipliner. This is supposed to be an exact dupe for Max Whirl. That's what it looks like. Basically, it's just a really, really dark, well, not really, really dark, but a decently dark mauve rose color. And this is supposed to be like the Kylie Jenner lips. I don't really overdraw my lips that much, maybe a little bit on the bottom, but not on the top because I look scary when I do it. This is just really a nice universal lip liner that works with tons of lipsticks. I'm going to show you two of the lipsticks that I've been loving to wear it with. The first one is Velvet Teddy from MAC. This is like, both of these lipsticks I'm about to show you are like all the rage right now, so I'm just super trendy when it comes to makeup. But I'm wearing this right now, and at first when I got this, I hated it. I just like thought it was way too brown. I didn't like it, but I realized I wasn't pairing it with the right liners. I was pairing it with the mauve, and you can do that, but I really like it with a more nude liner, which is, I'm wearing it with a nude liner today. So that's a swatch of that right there, the Velvet Teddy. Super, super matte, which is very in trend as well. And then the second lipstick is one of the new NARS, well, I say new, but it's not really that new. It's new to me. The new NARS Audacious lipstick in the color Anna. This took me like forever and a half to get my hands on this shade, and I am absolutely hooked on this formula. I just bought a new one called Raquel, which is like the nude, and I just love everything about it. I love the packaging, I love the formula, I just love everything about it. I love the colors that they offer. So this is Anna. It's a really pretty, they describe it as a smoky mauve. I don't know what the hell a smoky mauve is supposed to look like. Like, how could a mauve be smoky? I don't know. I'd say it's more of a muted mauve with a touch of a purpley pink. But I guess we'll just go with smoky mauve because that's technically what it's called. Okay, moving on to a couple of tools and stuff. My first item is the Beauty Blender Micro Mini. I got this at Sephora. They come in packs of 2. Mine's extremely dirty. They're like lime green when you first get them, and mine's like a really disgusting brown color. Like a brown green. It looks like puke, but whatever. It does the job. I really like it because it gets up into the inner corners and the creases of my eyes, kind of in this area, and right around the nose. And at first when I got this, I was like, this is so unnecessary. Like, I can just use my regular beauty blender and do the same thing. But no, I can't get up into this little inner corner and right up underneath the lash line with the normal one. So that's why I love this one so much. It just makes my life so much easier. And then the second little tool is this Real Techniques blush brush. And I always used to use this for bronzer in the summertime when I would bronze up my whole face, but I don't really do that anymore because it's winter. When it's summer, I'll probably switch back to using like a shimmery bronzer just to kind of hit my whole face and finish off my makeup. But in the winter, I like to be matte and flat, as boring as that sounds. That's what I like. So I've been reaching for this brush to use as a powder brush with my loose setting powder, just to kind of hit all over my face and set my foundation a little bit. And I just love it because it's so fluffy that it doesn't pick up too much powder. It doesn't really cake on the powder, which I don't really like when I do that because it looks weird and gross and cakey and I look disgusting. So this has been the perfect brush for powder. So I don't know why the hell they think this is a blush brush. That's literally huge for a cheek, but as an all-over setting brush, works perfectly. The last kind of tool, I guess, is a setting spray, and it is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. I've had this for quite a while, and I just kind of started using it again. I don't know why I felt the need to demo that for you, but it's just like your average setting spray. If you're looking for a good cheap setting spray, I would go with this one. I think it's only like $6. And I know that L'Oreal, I think it was L'Oreal, I want to say it was L'Oreal, just came out with a setting spray. So I definitely want to check that one out when I get the chance. On to a hair product. I just showed this in my recent haul. It's the Garnier Fructis Constructed Texture Tease Dry Touch Finish Spray with Micro Mineral Powder. That's like the most disgustingly long name ever, but basically it's just a texturizing spray, and I like to spray this, you know, kind of throughout my hair. It smells divine. But I like to spray this throughout my hair, like spray it in my roots if I'm gonna do a little bit of teasing. Or what my main thing with this has been lately is when I'm putting in my extensions, which I'm wearing right now, I like to spray each, when I'm leveling off my hair, I like to spray each like section of my hair with this, right where the clips go, and this just like holds the clips in like glue. Like they are not going anywhere. So if you wear clip-in extensions and you're kind of having problems with the clips sort of falling out of your hair, slipping out, try this. I love it. So my last favorite before moving on to accessories and clothing is this Country Chic perfume from Bath & Body Works. I don't know what this is supposed to smell like because it doesn't say on the bottle, but it smells divine, and I would just recommend next time you're in Bath & Body Works to pick this up and smell it, and you probably won't leave the store without buying it. Okay, so lastly I just have a few accessories and clothing favorites. So the first thing have been my little Alex and Ani bracelets. This first one actually isn't from Alex and Ani, but I got it for Christmas from my mom, and it's just like a little heart, just a little heart bracelet, and it stacks perfectly with my Alex and Ani one, so, and I just love this, and it always reminds me of my mom when I see it on my wrist. And then the other two ones I have from Alex and Ani are the feather one in silver and the 7 swords in like the gold bronzy color. And I don't know, these are just like a cute layering piece to wear with watches or with other bracelets, and as annoying as the jingling is, I kind of love it. So sorry if you're like the person in class that hates it when people's bracelets are jingling, but I'm gonna continue wearing them to quiet lecture classes, so you're welcome. And then another favorite of mine has been this scarf that I actually got for Christmas last year from my friend Andrew, and it's just a big fluffy scarf, infinity scarf, and you kind of do it like that, but not really like that because I look ridiculous. But I don't really want to put it on, so. And I'm 100% sure that he got this from Urban Outfitters because I've seen it there before. So yeah, I've been loving this. It just keeps me so warm in this cold NYC weather. My last and final favorite, finally, this video has been like a million years long, is my denim jacket. And I don't know, you can pretty much buy a denim jacket anywhere, but this is from the brand Lee, and it's just like really oversized, and it's like a light wash denim, and I really like it. It's long, it's not like a cropped denim jacket, and I've been wearing this to class when I don't feel like putting on my huge parka because I'm lazy, and it just kind of like, when I bring my parka to class, I don't know where to put it. Like, I know I can hang it on the back of my chair, but that's kind of annoying as well. So this is small, and I basically could just wear it in class and it doesn't take up any room. So I've been loving this. And that's it. Those are all my favorites. I know this took forever and I had so many, but this was my first favorites video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.